Welcome to Librarian Recommends. Hi, my name is Trish and I'm one of the librarians at Barbican Library, and whilst the library is closed, I'm going to bring you some suggestions of books to read or listen to via a Librarian Recommends session each week on a Thursday. All of these suggestions can be downloaded using our free RBdigital app. If you need help using the app, please take a look at our how-to video, which you can find in the video section on the left of this Facebook page, or go to our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and just type Barbican and Community Libraries into the YouTube search box and select the top search result, and the user guide is under videos. Today I am going to revisit modern fiction. Obviously this is a genre that covers a wide range of authors and subjects, so hopefully there will be something for everyone. Firstly, I'm going to mention some e-book titles you might be interested in trying. My first suggestion is Oligarchy by Scarlett Thomas. Oligarchy tells the story of Tash, the daughter of an oligarch she barely knows, who is sent from Russia to a minor boarding school in Hertfordshire. Tash quickly discovers the school is a place rife with eating disorders, where there are strict pecking orders and constant Instagram angst. She is aware that the headmaster gives the skinniest girls special treatment, and soon follows the lead of her fellow rich and advantaged boarders, becoming obsessed with her body image and losing weight. The students are fascinated by the school's founder, Princess Augusta, and her ghost is said to haunt the dorms and the school's lake. When Tash's friend Bianca disappears and her death is reported as suicide by drowning, something just doesn't feel right. So Tash sets out to discover the truth. This is a wickedly humorous, insightful and thought-provoking novel about self-discovery, power, privilege and peer pressure. Next up is The Doll's House by Phoebe Morgan. This is a blend of psychological thriller and family drama. The story follows two sisters, Corinne and Ashley, both grieving the death of their father. Corinne and her partner Dominic are desperate to be parents, but after several failed IVF attempts, Corinne is on her last chance to have their longed-for baby. Ashley is a busy mum of 3, and her husband James seems to be hiding something. As the first anniversary of their father's death approaches, strange things start to happen to the sisters. This unsettles them, especially when it soon becomes evident that someone has been inside Corinne's home. The sisters are being watched and stalked by an unknown person. Who is the stranger who seems to know so much about their lives, and what do they want? An engaging and unsettling novel about a family's dark past with a twist you just won't see coming. How about The Bees by Laline Poole? This unusual and original novel was nominated for the 2015 Bailey's Women's Prize for Fiction. Its protagonist is Flora 717, a lowly sanitation bee. Born into the lowest class in her society, her sole purpose is to clean her orchard hive. Living to accept, obey and serve, she is prepared to sacrifice everything for her beloved Holy Mother, the Queen. But Flora 717 is different to the other sanitation worker bees. She is bigger, darker and uglier, and has talents that are not typical of her kin. Being different is not allowed, and mutant bees are usually destroyed. But Flora is spared this fate and instead reassigned to the nursery, where she is able to produce flow or royal jelly to feed the larvae. Flora finds her instinct to serve and sacrifice overridden by an even stronger desire that will bring her into conflict with her conscience, her heart and the whole of her society. This is a fascinating, beautifully written and ambitious book with an exceptional heroine who changes her destiny and her world. My final ebook is Barracuda by Christos Tsiolkas. 14-year-old Daniel Kelly is a talented swimmer. A Greek-Australian working-class teenager from Melbourne, He dreams of winning an Olympic gold medal. His parents struggle to send him to the most prestigious private school and the best swimming programme. His coach there is the best and sees Danny's natural ability and believes he has a real chance of swimming for Team Australia in the 2000 Sydney Olympic Games. But Danny hates the school. But his unwavering focus and steely determination to win at all costs gradually earns him respect from the coolest boys, and he is given the nickname Barracuda due to his relentless power in the water. His future is looking incredibly bright until he has a meltdown at his first international competition and ends in 5th position. The feelings of humiliation and loss overwhelm Danny, and from that point on his life spirals as he begins to destroy everything he has fought so hard for. Barracuda is a novel about dreams, failure, disillusionment, identity and family. And now onto some audiobooks. Sometimes it is nice and relaxing to take time out and be read to. So if you've not tried them before, why not give one a go? First up today is The Legacy of Hartlepool Hall by Paul Torday. Ed has been a tax exile in France for 5 years, since the death of his father, Simon Alma Francis Simmons, the 4th Marquess of Hartlepool. With a settlement regarding his inheritance imminent, Ed returns to his family's estate in the north of England. Once back in the family seat, he discovers that instead of the substantial bequest he expected, his father, along with the house, has left him a £7 million tax bill. Not only that, but the elderly and mysterious Lady Alice, who is a total stranger to Ed, seems to have taken up residence in Hartlepool Hall and made herself very much at home there. It seems the only way to solve Ed's financial woes is to sell Hartlepool Hall so it can be turned into luxury flats, complete with golf course and spa. Ed is absolutely horrified at the idea, but does he have any other options? And is Lady Alice really the person she claims to be? This is an easy and enjoyable listen. How about As One Devil to Another by Richard Platt? This book is reminiscent of C.S. Lewis's The Screwtape Letters. Young Scardagger has just graduated Temptation University and is assigned to his uncle Slashreep for mentorship. In a series of letters, the senior devil trains his young protégé in the art of procuring an individual soul. His target is a young woman doing postgraduate work in the English department of a university. As the demons plot their triumph in the service of his infernal majesty, they reveal the spiritual dangers we face in today's society. Scardagger employs a variety of methods to turn the woman away from the adversary, or God, including using modern technology to distract her and trying to get those people in her life who believe in Christ to discourage her and break her down. This diabolical tale reveals the very tricks and strategies of hell, an astonishing debut work and an absorbing listen. Next up is Under the Same Stars by Tim Lott. Salinger and Carson Nash's father, Henry, abandoned his sons when they were children and emigrated to America with his new girlfriend to start another life. Later, Carson also headed stateside, becoming estranged from his brother, who remained in Britain. Neither of them have any contact with their dad. It's late summer 2008, and having been informed that their father is dying, Carson persuades Salinger that they need to find him before it's too late. With Henry's last known whereabouts being in New Mexico, the pair undertake a road trip across Texas to find their missing father. It is with a sense of foreboding that Salinger sets off on the drive, all dredging up the past and confronting their father help or hurt them. This is a road trip story in the great American literary tradition. It's a sympathetic yet unflinching exploration of brotherhood, difference and sibling rivalry. My final suggestion for you is Witness the Night by Kishwar Desai. In Jalandhar, northern India, a young girl is found severely beaten and barely alive, tied to a bed in a house that is still smouldering from a devastating fire. Also in the house are the dead bodies of 13 people, members of the 14-year-old girl's family. As the sole survivor of the mass murder, the police believe the teenager Durga is responsible and charge her with the homicides. However, Simran Singh, an independent-minded and unconventional social worker who becomes involved in the case, is convinced that Durga is innocent. Going up against the authorities, Simran discovers a terrifying web of deceit and deep-rooted prejudice. With themes of sexism, police corruption, and infanticide, this book is a captivating mystery that transports the listener to the thrilling yet disturbing heart of modern India. I do hope you enjoy these ideas for your next read or listen, even if it's a genre you've not thought of reading before. Why not try something new? You might be surprised. And don't forget, if these titles I have suggested are unavailable when you look, you can search by genre and availability in the RBdigital app. Do use the comments section below to add your own suggestions of modern fiction books you think our customers might enjoy. And if we don't already have them available in our RBdigital collection, we will see if we can add them. Before I go, I would again like to thank my colleague Lynn for her invaluable help putting these recommendations together. Stay safe and well, and see you next week. Bye.